All right, Carrick, we're going to warm up. So starting with big arm circles forward. Yep. Let's do both arms. Let's do both arms together. Big arm circles. We got to work that range of motion through your shoulders. Good. That's it. Okay, now go backwards. You got it. Good. I'm just going to set a timer here, Carrick. Good. Take your arms cross over in front. Big chest opener. So cross over and then open. Cross over and open. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, from here, you are now going to do some high knees jogging on the spot. Yep. High knees jogging on the spot. Keep going. You're doing great. That's okay. Okay, good. Take 2 big steps backwards for me. Okay, you're going to hear a timer now. You're going to take your feet wide. We're going to do some side lunges. Okay, so feet are wide. Timer's on. You're going to side lunge. So bend one knee, slide to the one side, and then slide to the other. Now, in this position, every time you go to one side, so you're currently to the right, put your left hand down to the floor, and then your right arm up to the sky. Good. And then switch sides. Okay, so opposite arm goes down, big reach up. Oh, switch hands. So you want to see the front. Basically, you want to look towards, rotate towards the outside knee. Okay, that's okay. We're going to do this one again. Okay, there you go. So, okay, so we're bent left knee, right arm down. Okay, yeah, I want you to touch the floor in a sense. So it's a big rotation. Okay, there you go. Okay, so slow it down a little bit here. Good. Where are you going so fast? Okay, pause here. Right hand. Okay, so pause. Right knee is bent. Left hand to floor. Right arm to the sky. Good. Now come back up. Switch sides. Left knee is bent. Right hand down. Left arm up. Good. Now switch sides again. Okay, right knee bent. Left arm down. I want you to touch the floor. Left arm down. Left arm down. Right arm up. There we go. Good. Now slide sides again. That's it. Okay, come on back up. Okay, two big steps backwards. We're going to do walkout. Okay, walkouts. So you're going to take your hands to the floor. Legs are fairly straight. And go. You're going to walk it out. Straight fingers, right? Fingers at 12 o'clock. Yeah, and then walk it back. Good. Repeat. You're on about a 30-second timer here, Carrick. Good. Walk it back. Walk it up. Good. Keep going. Nice. That's it. Beautiful. Walk it back up. Okay, Kang squats, except your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. Okay, toes can be slightly turned out. And just put your hands together in front of you. Okay, you're going to hinge, then squat. Okay, hinge, then squat, then hips go back up, and then you peel up. Okay, so slow it down. Hinge, squat like a frog. Good, hips go back up, and then roll up. Repeat. Hinge, then squat, hips go back up, and roll up. Yeah. Hinge, then squat, hips go back up, and relax. Good. Okay, now I'm going to make your life difficult. That was the easy stuff. We got to go lunge and rotation. Send your right leg back, right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Good. Stand back up, switch. Left leg back, left arm down, right arm up. Good, then switch. So this is lunge and rotate. Good, continue to switch. Right leg back, opposite hand down, or sorry, up. Yep, you got it, you had it right. Okay, so now right foot down, you right hand up. Yeah, good. Good. Do that again. Yep. Excellent. Okay, coming back up. Good. Okay, you're going to come down onto all fours for me. And we're going to do some cat-cows. So hands under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Fingers are straight at 12 o'clock. Okay, and you're going to arch that back up and dip down. Beautiful. Now I want you to bring your hands in. Yep. There we go. Keep them right under your shoulders. Good. Fingers at 12 o'clock. That's it. Yeah, turn that left hand out a little bit. That's it. Good. She's picky today. Good. Nice, Carrick. Okay, this is going to be a little hard. We're going to do a downward dog here. So, planting your hands, just like you are. You dig your toes in. You're going to fire your hips back, press your face towards your thighs. That's your downward dog. Okay, good. Now you're going to flatten to just a plank. So you're going to just flatten the hips. Yep, okay. Plank back again, downward dog. Hips go back, and then flatten to plank. Good. We're really trying to stretch out those hamstrings. And repeat that. You're just going to kind of cycle that slow and steady here. You got it. Another 5 seconds. Good. Coming on up. Good. Okay, we got to work on some ankle mobility here. Okay, I'm going to hit pause on this timer for a minute. Okay, relax timer. Okay, take your feet shoulder width apart. Similar to a king squat, but not the same. This is called a bootstrapper. Okay, yeah, bootstrapper. So feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, you're going to hinge down. So go ahead and hinge down. Now you're going to tuck your fingers under your toes. Tuck your fingers. So grab your toes. Okay, got that? Yeah, get your fingers right underneath there. Just don't put a lot of weight on them. Okay, now drop your bum down like a giant frog, and you're going to have your arms on the insides of your legs. Yep. Knees are pushing apart. I want you to lift your chest. So you've got your bum down, your chest up, and you're pushing your knees apart. Okay, this is how we drastically improve our squat. Okay, now in this position, you're going to take your right arm and reach it up to the ceiling. So we're having a big rotation. Yep. Return that hand. Now the left arm. Yep. Now return that hand. Now peel back up. Legs straighten, straighten, straighten. Roll back up. We got that? Yeah. Okay, let's do it again. So you're going to hinge down. Hands under the toes. Okay, arms on the insides of the legs. Chest up tall. Back is flat. Okay, you're going to rotate one arm up. Yep. Return it. Then the other arm goes up. Good. Return it. And then peel the legs up. Good. Do that again. Okay, hinge. You're going to squat down like a frog. Knees are apart, chest up, tall back. Good. Now you're going to reach one arm up. And then the other. Good. Hips peel back up again. Nice. One more time. Okay, bring your feet in a little bit. They're a little wide. Yeah, we want them shoulder width roughly. Okay, there we go. Okay, chest up. Okay, find your nice strong squat here. Good. Okay, one arm reaches up. Yes. The other arm reaches up. Good. And heels stay flat and peel the hips up. Good. How'd that one feel? It is a good stretch. Okay, I want you to try and do that one more time by yourself here. Okay, so you say it out loud to me. Here. Yep. Fingers underneath the tools. You got it. You're going to reach one arm up. Yep. And then the other. Good. And then hips come up. Nice. Nice, Carrick. Real good. Okay, we're going to do some hip openers here. So standing nice and still. You're going to imagine, I always picture myself as a hockey person for some reason. You're going to bring your knees inside to outside like you're stepping over a sleeping dog. So you're going to lift your knee up like a high knee. Yep. And then go open to the side. So knee up, around, and down, and then return it. So just go, yep, so there, and then return it the same way. So you're going to like reverse it. Okay, so that's one way. Yes, perfect. Now you got it. Okay, you're going to hear a buzzer. Okay, so let's just stay on this one leg for now, Carrick. 30 seconds on this right leg. Okay, so you're going to up and around, and then around and down. Up and around, and around and down. So we're getting a little bit of balance here. Good. Keep moving. Oops. Keep breathing. 5 seconds here. Good. Shake your sillies out. Woohoo. Okay, we're going to do the other leg now. So it's out, up and around, and then around and down. Good. Okay, it's going to start. Just keep going for me. You got a 3-second countdown there. That timer's mainly to keep me on track so that I have similar timing in some of your sides. Good. Timers. Right? Good. 15 seconds here. Timers sometimes can help slow you down, right? Yep. Good. You got 5 seconds here. Beautiful. All right, Carrick, we're going to finish your warm-up with a set of burpees. And I want chest to ground push-ups included. Okay, so you're actually going to quarter turn to your right. That way you're facing the camera a little more. Here we go. All right, ready? Here we go. Down, go. Burpee down. Chest to ground, all the way back up. Hop at the top. Repeat. Good. Yep. That's it. You got it. 15 seconds to go. Nice. Good work, Carrick. There we go. There we go. Good job. Good. Rest. We feeling warmer now?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Good. Excellent. Okay. Last thing I want to do here is just like a couple ankle circles. Oh, hush, timer. Hush. Hush, timer. Okay, so I want you to stand on one foot. You're going to put one foot out, and you're going to draw a big circle using just your ankle. Okay, just your ankle. So use your toe. Use your toe. Draw a circle with your toe. Yeah? Okay, now reverse that circle. Yeah, this is going to challenge your balance. It's great. So much fun. Good. Okay, let's try the other foot. Okay, so leg just goes straight out. You're going to draw a circle with your toe. Just the foot. There you go. Now reverse that circle the other way. Excellent. Good. Beauty. Okay, relax there. All right, Carrick, we're going to go into a bit of a circuit work today. Okay, we're going to circuit between a dumbbell front squat. I know how much you love those.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, because you avoid them probably, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do them. Okay, so it's going to be a dumbbell front squat, and then it's going to be a dumbbell push press. Okay, so you'll have your weights at your shoulders. We'll squat for 30 seconds. Okay, then you're going to hopefully keep maybe the same weight. We're going to see. And then you can do a little dip through the knees and press. Okay, so what kind of weight do you want to, let's start with maybe what, 25s, 30s? Yeah, you okay with that? All right, we can do our first circuit with 25s. Okay, you're going to half turn towards my voice there, Carrick. Yep. Okay, I'm going to put these at your feet. Okay, you've got 2 dumbbells at your toes. Okay, got that okay? Okay, so I'm going to set my timer again. You love your timer. Okay, 30 seconds. So you're going to bring those weights up to your shoulders, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, now this is not a rush. Okay, I want your feet nice and flat. Those weights are just kind of resting on the top part of the shoulder. I want you to focus on keeping your elbows up. Okay, steady, smooth movement is what I want here. Okay, love that you're keeping your knees apart. Good. Nice, Carrick. Keeping it moving. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Okay, you can just hold them if you want or put them down. You've got 15 seconds to breathe here. Okay, next is that push press. So weights are going to come up to the shoulders, palms facing each other, feet are hip width apart, like you just wiped your feet. Dip, drive, push. Yep. Okay, I want you to tuck your rib cage. Okay, good. Try not to let your feet kind of wobble backwards. I want you to be flat-footed. Okay, flat-footed. Okay, tuck your rib cage down. Good. Okay, this is challenging range of motion because you can't do this one at home as much, right? So if you're doing this workout at home, you could be kneeling instead. Yeah, or seated. Okay, there's your rest. Good. Pop those weights down. How'd that weight feel? Okay, good. Okay, shake that out. We're going to go right back into squats. Okay, dumbbell front squat. Okay, pick those weights up again. Okay, coming up to your shoulders. Okay, set tall. Good. Exhale as you stand. Okay, I want you weight in those heels. Nice flat feet all the way around. Good. Okay, I want you to remember, break at the hips first. Send the hips first back. Send the hips back. Good. Yes. Okay. Make those quads work. Do the work here. They're your major movers. 2, 1. Good. Carefully unload. Give those hands a breather for a sec if you need to. Yep. Shake them out. Shake them out. Okay, we're doing that push press. Doable with the 25s? Yeah? All right. Again, if you're at home, you could do this from seated or kneeling, and it would probably have to be a little lighter, and you probably just have to do it strict press. But here we can do this. Okay, I want you to tuck that rib cage down. Okay, I want your shoulders to feel like they're right over your hips and your feet. Okay, because right now it looks like you're leaning backwards. Good. Line up your joints. That's it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Good. Okay, third set's a charm. How are we feeling? Feeling like we're starting to work now? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Some of these are just like supplementary work to like our heavy lifts, right? Okay, you're squatting. Go for it. Okay. Good. That's it, Carrick. There we go. Nice flat feet. Remember, in that squat, break at the hips first. Send those hips back and down. Knees will follow. Good. Knees are apart. Nice strong pressure through the big toe, little toe, and heel. Keep breathing. Good. Rest there. Nice. Okay, we got another set on that press. Shake those arms out. Shake them out. Shake them out. Good. Ready? Set. Go. Bring them up. Okay. Dope. Oh, just the press. Just the press. Little dip drive. Good. Yep. Tighten your feet up a little bit. Feet hip width apart like we just wiped our feet. Okay. Tuck the ribs down. Okay. Good. Eyes and chin look straight ahead. Keep that neck neutral. There we go. 10 seconds. Good. Keep breathing. That's it, Carrick. Good. Excellent. And down. Beauty. Okay. Shake that off for a second. That was 3 sets, right? Not totally losing my mind. Woo-wee. Okay. When you are at home, you do a lot of bench press, yes?
I do with dumbbells.
Dumbbell chest press? Yeah?
I do with bench press, but it's not super safe to use.
100%. Yeah. No, I'm glad to hear that's what you're doing.
I could do with lightweight.
No, that's okay. So what I want you to do today, okay, we're going to do 2 movements in our next circuit. We're going to do a reverse fly. You do many reverse flies at home? You're like, what is that, Banji? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have you try maybe 12 and a half. Okay, put your hands up for me, Carrick. Got that? Okay. I'm going to just move these 25s. Hold on. Whoop. Clear your floor here. Okay. In a reverse fly, okay, I'm going to make sure I stay clear so I don't get smacked. Okay. You're going to tighten your feet up for me. Fairly close together. Okay. You've got to do a deadlift first. So you're going to, like a reverse deadlift, so an RDL. So you're going to hinge down, flat back. Arms are going to hang down in front of you, but you have to be engaged through your shoulder blades. Okay, now palms facing each other. You're going to fly out to the side. Yes. Return them, and now stand back up. Okay. Now, what do you think? Does that feel okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? How's that weight?
Fairly light.
Okay. I want to try the first set light, because this is going to be very opposite to a lot of the chest work that you do. Okay, we got to continue to build kind of some back here. Okay, so let's try a set of reverse flies here. Okay, puff your chest out, slight arch the lower back, See how many you can do in a row here. Yeah. Hold your torso still. So you're in flat back in kind of a RDL position, and you're leading with those hands. Yep. Good. So we're getting a ton of core contraction. Good. And we're working kind of the opposing muscles to a lot of that front chest work that you often do. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest there. Okay. Stand back up. Good. Now we're going to do a single leg deadlift. I'm going to leave you with light weights for the moment. We will get heavier. Okay. So you're just going to keep your weights in your hand. For a single leg deadlift, you've got to switch onto one foot. And with those hands kind of hanging beside you, as your torso comes towards parallel to the floor, your back leg actually has to lift. Okay, so stand back up. Okay, so you've got to move like a pendulum. So you're going to think like your body's like an airplane. Okay, your torso comes down as your leg lifts back. So your leg is going to be hanging in the back of the air. Okay, so here, pause. Put your weights down for a second. Okay, I'm going to roll them away so they don't like step down on them. Okay, take one step forward there, Carrick. Okay, arms out to your sides like an airplane. You're like a little kid. I'm an airplane, Mom. Okay, now stick your foot back. Lift one foot back. Okay, straight leg. Straight leg in the back. Okay, now tip your body until your body, torso, and leg are parallel to the floor. Okay, this is good. Great, this is good, Carrick. You're not perfect. Whew. Okay, try again. There we go. Okay. That's it. Okay. Have we switched sides yet? Try the other foot. One side might be better than the other. Okay. Good. Okay, so this is going to be a key to improving not only your deadlift, but also your squat, because it's a lot of stability through those legs. Okay. This is not going to be super easy for you because you probably don't do a ton of balance work. Yeah.
Not tons, I sometimes.
Yeah, well, today's the day. Okay, arms back out. Okay, feet together to start. Now let's straighten leg one in the back. Okay, you're going to tip. Good, tip. Come back up. That's okay. Now try the other leg. Good, and back up. Okay, so you really have to spread your toes, right? Ankle stability. Better. Yes. Better. Good. Okay. And it's the control of the hamstring to be able to lower your body and then raise it back up. Okay. Good. Okay. This is great. Glad we're finding something that feels a little bit hard here, Carrick. Okay. What was that?
Lots of stuff is hard.
Lots of stuff is hard. You make it look easy, Carrick. Okay. We're going to go. I'm going to bring you back to your 12.5s here. Okay. Popping them in your hands. Okay, we're going to go back into that chest fly. Okay, back into the chest fly, starting in 5 seconds. Okay, knees got to be unlocked, feet tight together. Okay, feet tighten up, puff your chest out. Good, now fly. Okay, reverse fly. Yep. Good. Breathing. That's it. Again, don't let your shoulders sag as your arms come forward. Keep your tension through your spine. Okay? Tension on. There we go. Okay. Put your weights out in front of me. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take those weights from you. Yep. Okay? Arms out to the side. We got an airplane. I want you to do one foot only for 30 seconds. Okay? So you're going to go. Yep, you got an airplane. Tip down. Okay, tip. That's okay. Okay, good. Tip. And then switch. Sorry, no, 1 foot. I totally messed that up. Just keep alternating then. We'll do 2 rounds of it, alternating. Sorry, Carrick. Okay. Let your torso come down, right? As your foot lifts, torso comes down. Yeah, and then back up. Good. And back out. Good. There we go. Okay, pause. You're going to do that again, but I'm going to put a hurdle in front of you, Carrick. Okay, take a step forward. Feel for that hurdle. Hold on, it's a higher hurdle. Use that to center yourself if you need to. Ready? Okay, now tip that foot back. And back up. Now switch legs. Yep. Good. Okay. I want to see a little more movement through that torso. Okay, torso is going to come down. Yep. There you go. Good catch. Yep. That's it. Use that as needed. Use it as a center point. That's it. Good. Okay, I want to see 8 more good ones. Use that as needed. 8. Just slow it down. 7. 6. There we go. Now we're getting it. Yeah. 5. That's it. Keeping those toes spread apart. 4. 3. Good. 2. 1 more. Good. Nice, Carrick. You want some water, Carrick? Here you go, sir. Whoop. Okay, I'm just going to bring a bench over here. Bench, bench, bench. I got a new bench, Carrick. I did. My other one. It's an incline and decline bench, but the one end didn't have an extra prop in it. So anytime somebody mistakenly sat on the wrong end, the whole thing would tip. I'm like, not ideal for working with the elderly.
Yeah.
So this bench is like a beast. Beast. So thick. It's an incline decline. All right. Yep, it is. Okay, I'm going to have you come to the other side of the bench for me, Carrick. So you're going to swing your feet now to the other side. Yep, there we go. I'll take your water. Okay, so we're working on ankle stability and flexibility. We're going to work pistol squats. Oh, pistol squats. Okay, you're going to put your feet a little bit tight together here. So we're seated on a bench. Okay, you're going to put one foot out in front of you, straight leg. Heel on the floor, toe up. Okay, now what you're going to do is sitting near the edge of the seat like you are. You've got to lean forward. Okay, and now you got to get up out of the hole using predominantly your bent leg. Okay, so lean forward, use some momentum. Okay, and it's okay if you have to prop this foot down to help a little bit, but in an ideal world, we're going to keep it up the whole time. Yeah, there we go. Okay, trying to, now when you get up, see if you can hold and then come back down smooth. Okay, up, then down. Good, now you're right near the edge of the bench on that left side. So yeah, middle yourself. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get 8. Go slow, go slow. 7, 6, 5. There we go. 4. A little practice goes a long way. 3. That's it. 2. Yeah. 1 more. Good. Relax. What's the difference here? What got better?
Confidence? I don't know.
Confidence, and you also slowed down. Yes, you did. Okay, switch legs. Let's switch it out a little bit here. Yep. Good. That's it. All right, let's try 8 from here. There you go. 8. Now try not to use your hands as much. 7. Yeah, there we go. 6. Scoot to the left a little bit. Check your bench. Yep. There we go. 5. Slow it down. 4. You're in a rush to get out of here? 3. 2. 1. Hey. Okay. You ready to make your life a little bit harder? Yes. Okay. Carrick, I'm going to put this hurdle to your right. Reach for it with your hand. You feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to just prop this. Just don't want your foot to come down on it. Okay. Reach for it again there, Carrick. Okay. If you want to pull it closer, you can. Use your right heel to just feel for where that bottom is. You feel that? Okay. I don't want you to step on that. Okay. All right. Right foot down. Okay, left leg straight. You are going to come up. Use the hurdle if you need a bit of assistance. So come on up. And at the top, you're going to lift up, calf raise.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then back down. Try not to place this straight leg on the floor at all. Okay, you ready for 10? 9. Yeah, calf raise at the top. 8. There we go. 7. Okay, that's what it's there for. 6. Good. We're in one-legged squat mode here. 5. Yeah. 4. That's it, Carrick. 3. Good. Last 2. Here we go. One more. Hey, good. Okay, back down. You didn't finish the squat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now you owe me one more. Good, and rest. Good, shake that out. Okay, now we're going to switch. So bring the hurdle to your opposite side here, Carrick. Yep, just flip it around. Okay, so now you've got a little bit of support on the left side. Feel for where that foot hold is on the bottom. Use your left foot. Okay, feel that? Got that? Okay, so left foot down, right leg straight out. Slow it down. Calf raise at the top. Good, for 10. 9. That's it. 8. Beauty. Think land soft. 7. That's it. 6. Yeah, that's better. 5. Nice, Carrick. 4. 3. Last 2. Good job. One more. Nice. Okay. You have a bench at home, right, Carrick?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So you could do these at home, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, okay. Now, let's play with this a little bit. You're now going to do a push-up, but with your feet on the bench.
Like a,
So your hands are going to come out on the floor,
right.
and you're going to prop your toes on the bench. Do you know what I mean? So it's like a decline push-up. Yeah. Yeah, so you'll have to play with the positioning here to make sure your feet are steady. You might need to walk your hands back a little bit, okay? Your chest will not hit the floor, okay? Try to get straight hands. Ready, set, and go for it. Let's see if we can get 12. Yep. There we go. Slow and steady. I don't want it fast. 11, 10. Pull your abs in. Okay, hips up a little bit. 9, that's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice. Do you ever do those at home, Kirk?
I do push-up.
No, decline push-up.
Here, no.
Yeah, so that's a good one to add in. It's really going to challenge you to help improve that bench press. Okay, so that's a good one to tag in. Okay, you're going back up onto the bench behind you. We got another set of those lovely single legs squats. Okay, let's start on your right leg again. So feel for the bench. Just make sure you're square. Okay, but I want you to pause for a moment. Okay, I want you to take your time doing these. Okay, I want you to come lift, little calf raise at the top. Yeah, we're going for 12 this time. Okay, slow and steady. 11, good. And we're starting to use that handle as little as possible, but as needed. 10, if I mess up my counting, tell me. 9. There we go. 8, good. Calf raise at the top still. Steady, steady. 7. 6. So much hard work is happening here, Carrick. You feel it?
Yeah.
Yep. You might be a little sore tomorrow. Good. 4. There we go. 3. Nice. 2. Sorry, if you watch this video back, your head's going to be cut off. Sorry, Carrick. Last one. I adjusted it for the push-up and forgot to bring it back up. Rest there. Shake it out for a sec. Okay, take a breather. All right. Flip that hurdle to the other side. Turn it around. Yep. Make sure you check your foot stance. Okay. We're going to do that left side now. Okay. Shoulders down and back. Yeah, there you go. Good. 12. 11. That's it. 10. Calf raise at the top. That's it. No, you're doing great. 9. 8. Nice job, Carrick. 7. 6. Beauty. 5. Good work. 4. Good. 3. Last 2. Nice. One more. Boom. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just move this hurdle back a little bit. Okay, check your bench so you know where your edges are. Okay, now you're going to do that decline push-up again. Okay, so you got to work your way up. You got to find your positioning so you don't feel like you're going to like smack your head into the floor. Nobody needs that today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Okay, fingers at 12 o'clock. Okay, pull that belly in. Don't be drooping through the low back, right? 11. There we go. 10. 9. 8. That's it. 7. Nice, Carrick. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hot diggity dog. Nicely done, Carrick. Good. Come on up there for a second. Would you like some water for a moment? You're doing like all the like hard, fine finesse work today. Do you feel that?
Yeah, it's good.
This is the kind of stuff that you need to do more frequently, right? Because we're building joint stability, we're building mobility, right? We're building range of motion, right? That's all going to improve all of those big lifts that you want to do, right? I will take that for you if you are done with that, sir. Beautiful. No problem. All right. Okay. You got to do a third set. Lucky you. Woohoo! We're just like ripping through those legs here today. Oops, as I just prop. Okay, check your bench. Yep, find your middle. There's the hurdle. Okay, so start seated for me. Okay, now tiny bit different. Relax for a moment. Okay, last time when we stood, you were doing a calf raise. This time, when you stand, I don't want you to calf raise. I want you to do a tiny hop. But I don't want your foot to come down on that hurdle. So feel for where that hurdle is. Okay, so put one foot out. Okay, so you're going to come up, tiny hop. Yes, but then you got to make sure you keep your seat. Okay, I will kind of spot you here. Let's go for 12. Tiny hop. Yep. Come back. There we go. Okay, pause. Scoot back a little bit. Scoot back. Yep, because you're going to drift forward. There we go. Yep. And good. So use the handle a little bit, Carrick, here, so it helps keep you track on the bench. That'll help. Yep. 9, little hop. Good. Yeah. That's it. 8, little hop. Good. A little bit of power here. 7. Yeah, that's smooth. Go. 6. Woo! Look at how smooth that's gotten compared to when we first started. 5. Let's see if I can count properly here. 4. Here we go. 3. Yep, good catch. Last 2. Good, one more. Hop, finish it. Yes, rest. A little harder? A little harder for sure, yeah. So plyometrics like that is also a really great way to improve strength.
Really?
Yes. Okay, so sometimes it's not always just about loading it. Sometimes it's actually improving the quickness of a muscle to be able to react like that. So plyometrics, so like a hop. to build strength. Okay. Swing that hurdle to the other side. Sorry, did you have a question?
Oh, you know that, so.
Yeah. So sometimes it's really valuable to train like a plyometric, right? Okay. Up, tiny hop. Yep. Good. 12. Tiny hop. Yep. Use that hurdle to check your seat. Okay. Pause. Come back a little bit. Good. Readjust. Yep. There you go. 10. Find your seat. Hold on. Check it. There you go. I'm going to make sure you don't miss the bench. 9. There you go. 8. Good. Hey, Carrick. 7. Good. Check your seat. 6. There we go. 5. Good. 4. Your legs should be getting tired. 3. Last 2. Good. One more. Hey, nice. Finish it. Good. Okay, I'm going to move this hurdle. Got one more set of decline push-ups here. Okay, so you're going to plant the feet, check your seat. Yep. Good. Okay, nice tall body. Here we go for 12. Again, don't let that lower back sag. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nailed it. Beauty. Yes. Good job, Carrick. Nicely done. How are we feeling?
Good.
Feeling all right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good. Okay, so we've done some hard stuff, some different stuff, right? We've taken really basics that you know, and we've just applied them in a little bit different way, right? We've kind of added a hop, we've taken it to one-legged, we've declined your push-up, right? All stuff very doable at home, so you're going to put that into your workout next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, the bench is still behind you, which is a good thing. I want you to come to seated on it for me. Okay, we're going to start to do some deep stretching here. I want you to sit tall. I want you to cross one ankle over your opposite knee. Good. Okay, I want you to sit up tall. Now gently lean forward, and you should feel that through your left hip since your left leg is crossed over. Do we feel that?
Yeah, I feel it good. I feel it even into back of my calf.
Yeah, you might feel it through your calf a little bit. Yeah.
Like I feel both.
Yep. So this one you want to hold for a good 30 seconds if we can. So again, you're sitting tall, you're gently leaning forward, and that foot is crossed over your opposite knee. Okay, so we're trying to get rotation through the hip, knee, and ankle here, which is going to help in your squat. Okay, this is an important one. Plus, it makes it so you can constantly put on your own socks and shoes, right? We want to maintain that as long as possible. Good. Okay, switching sides there, Carrick. Bringing the other foot up, crossing that ankle over the opposite knee. Sit tall through your spine. Okay, gently lean forward. Good, lean forward. Beautiful. And I think drop the shoulders straight through the spine. You feel that a little bit again through like possibly like hip, calf, knee.
Yeah. Not as quite as intense on this side.
Okay.
But it's weird because this side seems more tired than that.
Yep. Okay. All right.
I'm doing that butterfly stretch.
Yeah? Yeah, good. Excellent. Awesome. All right, Carrick. I want you to feel for the edges of your bench here. Okay, so you got one end and then reach for the far end on the other, Carrick. Left hand, reach it further. Yep.
Okay,
there you go. Once you put your bum on one end of the bench, don't go off it. Here you go. Now you're going to swing your other foot, one foot up onto the other end of the bench. Okay, so one leg is up. Okay, the other leg's just hanging out. You're gonna sit tall. Okay, now you're gonna walk both hands towards your foot, the end of your foot on the bench. Okay, until you feel that big stretch through the back of the hamstring. If you can get to your toes, great. If not, then we're gonna hold that like calf or ankle. Do we feel that? Okay. I love this stretch on the bench because it kind of gives that natural resistance to the leg, right? So this is a really great way to stretch out the hamstring, which are sometimes a little tight on you. Okay. And I like doing it one leg at a time because it's good to switch it up in how we stretch, right? Good. Okay. I want you to relax. Keep the same leg. Shake your shoulders out for a second. Okay. Sometimes there's great value in holding a stretch for a bit, coming back off, and then trying again. So we're going to do the same leg again. Walk your hands towards that foot. Feel a little bit smoother, maybe a little easier.
When I was getting, I had to grab my tools.
Yeah, good. Okay. All right, now let's switch feet. The other foot's going to come up onto the bench. Okay. Good. So your heel is supported. You're going to sit tall through your spine. Gently hinge forward, walking your hands down towards that foot. Okay. And you're just holding. Good. How'd that workout feel today?
It was good. Get the like one leg squats with the raise.
Yep.
They were getting hard.
They were, weren't they?
It was good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And that's like how you really train the ability to get out of the bottom of the squat, right? Because you're like loading through that ankle and like just down, right? Deep range of motion. Okay, good. Back off that stretch. You're going to do it again. Walk those hands towards your foot again. Good. Sit tall. Gently lean forward. That's it. Good. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, from here, Carrick, you're going to slide off the bench and put both hands, actually slide to the other side of the bench, Carrick. Put both hands on the bench, and you're going to face the bench. So you're going to flip your whole body around. Okay, so both hands on the bench. You're going to kneel on the floor. Okay, you're going to sit your bum back under your heels and stretch your arms out so they're straight. So you might have to scoot back a little bit. Is that tight?
That's weird. Like my right hand, my right leg.
Yeah.
Right back here. Like it's weird.
Is it cramping or is it tight?
It's a little bit of both. Just really, really tight.
Okay.
I don't know why my left one's not.
Okay. So can you stay in that position or is that a no?
If I put my foot back, like if I
prop it.
Foot like this.
Yep. Okay, prop your foot then.
I don't understand.
That's fine. So this might be a good stretch for us to work on then to see if we can't challenge that positioning a little bit. Okay, so sit your bum back a little bit until you straighten your legs. So you might have to move your whole body back away from the bench a bit. Try that. Okay, sit back, arms are straight. How's that feel? Okay, hold. Okay, let your head, face is just kind of dropping towards the floor. How's that leg?
Not bad now.
Okay. And that's with your foot propped. What if you try to relax the foot?
Now that it's not as far, now that my leg is as far forward.
Okay, it's feeling better. Okay, so this is what I want you to work on at home. Okay, and we can play with it. So now, let's creep your body forward. So you might put your elbows on the bench instead. Okay, creep your knees forward a little bit more. And you know how we stretch the lats here? Yeah, so the elbows are propped. You're going to bring your thumbs towards your shoulder blades. Yep. Okay, and you're pressing your face downward. And you're just going to sink into that. So you're stretching out through like triceps, lats here. How's your leg here?
Not bad now. Here like this.
Okay, all right. So this is a good one because it's going to challenge that stretch there. But it might just take a little bit to get there. Okay? Good. And then come out of that stretch, do it again. Good. Same stretch, but put the elbows down on the bench. Yep. And then sit back. Thumbs go towards the shoulder blades. Good. This one's a super important one for you, Carrick, because do you do a lot? Do you work on your lats a lot at home?
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah.
I put in, I'd say about 5 days a week, I try to do pull-ups.
Yep.
And I block pull down.
Yep. So you have really well developed lats, and sometimes I think that actually restricts your range of motion through your shoulders. Okay, so this stretch here counteracts that. Okay, so this is a great stretch for you. Good. Okay, come on back up. You can come back to seated on that bench, Carrick. Yep. Come on over to the front side. There we go. There we go. All right. You're going to just take your arms open wide out into a T position, thumbs down. You're going to press your hands backwards and just hold. So we're stretching through your chest a little bit here. Good. And relax the shoulders if possible. Yep. Good. There we go. Okay, relax that.